Hello everyone, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2015, and as you can see I have chosen to accept the offer from Wrexham after they approached me to become their manager when they gave me that job interview. I did also do a little bit at the time when I didn't accept the offer and nothing really came off it, so I thought it was the best option for me to go and join Wrexham. I had at least 6 games so far. One of my first game in charge was against Telford, where nothing really happened. We didn't get any goals, much to my disappointment, and I thought, oh, we could do better than this. At least we got a clean sheet out of it. Then this happens, and, well, I thought, hey, we haven't scored yet. Let's see how long it takes us to score. It took me 102 minutes to get my first goal in charge of Wrexham, and it was a great start for me. I thought it was a good way to begin, and nothing could have gone worse. After all, penalty going my way. It was apparently a harsh one, if I can remember correctly, but it was a penalty that went my way, and I celebrated it. Sutton then had a shot and Sells, and I thought, oh, okay, we'll have an effort. Yeah, he scores. The guy who gave away the penalty in the first place equalises for Sutton for his first ever goal for the club. I know the guy, actually, because I've used him in my team before, but that shows how far we go. But then Sutton go ahead and take the lead in the second half. I wasn't sure how they did it, but then this happens and it's just simple finishing really and bad defending for the most part. But I knew that eventually we'd have to do some changes, and eventually I had to make some adjustments to my tactics. And I think I went overload. I could be wrong. I can't remember what I did, to be completely honest, but I know wherever I did, it works. Because Marsh Brown played it in, and Crin, I think, got the luckiest position. Poacher's goal, never going to be any easier goal you'll find, normally. But he still got the goal that got the point in the end, which is a great finish for us. My next game was against Macclesfield Town, and I thought, okay, we can beat this side, they're near the bottom of the table. We weren't at our best, even if we got the possession. And it was after this game that I realised I needed to make some changes. And honestly, I think it was the corner that really made me think, what on earth is going on? Because I thought we should be winning this game with ease, really. And then, bang, they score a goal and they take the lead and they hold on for the rest of the game. And to be completely honest, we probably didn't deserve it. It was just that bad in the day. So I've made some changes to my tactics after that game, where I made the same formation, just 3 different systems. Control, where I'm doing a short pass all the time. Standard, where nothing really happens, to be completely honest. It's just the same old. Well, I go for counter in this tactic, where I got direct passing, high tempo. Some things stay the same, like closing down and everything else, but this time I dropped deeper. While the first one, I push higher. So it's a different way of tactics, and I thought, okay, I might as well try it this way and see how it works out for me. And first game in using this new system of mine, we got a 3-1 victory, even if we did concede a goal at one point. But we were dominant, we had 60% of the possession, and I thought, oh, okay, let's see what happens here. It's going quite well. I'm sure they were attacking us. I'm not sure if I went for what I went for, but what I do know is that I definitely got what I wanted out of this game, and look at it. Look at the way this team attacks. I mean, sure, there's a few mishaps in passes every now and again, but we keep the ball nice enough, and it's easy to do. It's nice in the eye, it's persistent, and when we get the ball back, I don't know how many passes it was, but it's a lot of passes, and I'm very happy with this goal. We're consistent all the way through, and then McCullum does that. Switches to his right foot instead of his left, and does that. It's a great finish, and a great move for us. But then, Kidderminster get a corner, and I thought, okay, we better do something about this. Then they score. I wasn't that impressed with the way that Richard Hope got to that sort of space. Should have been kept a closer eye on, really. But we were still not going to give up our lead. I think I changed to counter at this point. Yeah, I changed to counter after this, and I think that's what worked. But look at that. Quicker play then, McCullum does that. 2 very similar goals for him. Both top corner, both good finishes, and both times we got the lead from him. And I wanted to get a third goal, just to make a 2-goal lead, so we can actually say, hey, we've got a plus goal difference, and we've got a safer position for ourselves. So Lee keeps the ball and gives it to Marsh Brown, who passes it to McCullum, gets it back by accident really, and scores. It's a great finish. And it's game over for Kidderminster Harriers. The next game was a bit tighter, honestly. They did push us, even if we did keep possession a lot. None of our strikers scored again. It seemed to be a trait. Our midfielders everyone could score. That's a great thing I love about this side. Everyone can score goals. And everyone works. They work for the team. They work to make sure everyone gets what they need. And I'm happy with this side because we can get what we want and it helps us. And Evans gets there. Rob Evans gets himself in that position and actually produces the goal. Good finish in the end, his second of the season. But Rovers don't go down without a fight, because they do fight back and they do get an equaliser. I do question our defending, because he had the space at the edge of the area. Always make sure that whoever is outside the area is marked. So Keith Jenkins gets his first goal of the season. Again, we get pegged back. I wasn't too impressed. Then we got a penalty. I'm not sure if it's harsh or not, but I wasn't so sure about that penalty myself. You hit straight at the keeper who couldn't keep it in his grasp. So yeah. But either way, we got the 3 points again, and then we go to Lincoln City. And honestly, this was probably one of my favourite performances because I never really saw much from Lincoln, and we looked dominant. I mean, I went for the counter, then I changed I went for the control, then I changed to the counter, and then I changed to standard, and standard? I'm not sure what it was, really. It worked. A little too well, actually. But I don't really use standard that often, for a reason. I don't think there's much difference. It's just a mixture between counter and control. But then this guy, before this effort, we hadn't had a shot on target. Then Donahue gets a goal in. And the keeper actually done better. But either way, it was a great finish for us, and we were doing well, which I thought was great from everyone's point of view. That confidence. If we get 3 wins in our last 3 games, it would be a great way to end the month. But we only took 2 points in the first 3. I mean, Lincoln were actually attacking at some points. So we weren't completely dominant, but we did keep the ball a lot more than they perhaps would have liked. And look at this. Look at how Wealth came out to get the ball back. That was what I saw from this team a lot. And again, we keep the ball, we make sure we keep it. And that's a great ball, and that is a great finish. Wonderful goal. 2-0. It was over at this point. His first goal of the season. And I thought, well, why not? I'm happy with this performance. The side's doing well for me now, and all because I changed my tactics a little bit. Really, it's all it was. And it's great. I was happy with it. I got Hedderswood next. I have faced them before, with Hemel Hempstead, mind you, but right now we are currently in 9th place. We are 12 points off the playoffs. 11 points off the playoffs, and I can't see us getting in there. I think it's already over. As far as I'm concerned, I think because the drop points of the first 3 games for me didn't exactly help, but I don't think it's the worst that could have happened. So far, I've got a 50% win ratio in 6 games where we won the last 3 games. And I got to keep this guy on until next season, which is a pain because he's not actually that good. And I don't consider him to be that good anymore, really, but that's just my opinion. I will try and get a new coaching qualification at some point, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you like and favourite this video and like to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. I know I'm doing more summaries lately, but I find it easy to do. It's so... I don't know what the word is for it, but the other one, while it was good, it took too long to actually cut down all the stuff, and it got frustrating after a while. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope that you like and favourite this video, and that you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and good night.